We're stuck. Have you ever had that feeling of being stuck where there's something that you want, there's something that you see, but you're not quite sure on how to get there? You want to believe that there is an outcome that's possible, and yet getting moving, getting started feels like such a chore. We're stuck right now as a country. We're stuck right now because there are definite feelings of ill will, of division, of separation, and we're quite unsure of what the solution is to be. Well, when you find and I'm not able to speak for what the entire world could do. I'm not in position to do that. I'm not in position to say what society at large ought do or should do. There are a lot of mitigating factors related to that. But for you, I can say that if you've ever experienced the feeling of being stuck, or if you know that you're stuck right now, then it's three things that you got to do in order to get yourself moving again towards that place that you know you're capable of being. First is ownership, right? You cannot change what you're unwilling to own. And so owning where you are, another word for this might be awareness, to be honest about what is, regardless of how you got stuck, regardless of what momentum you were in before you got stuck. The reality is, if you're in that place right now, I'm stuck. So more important than the story behind what happened, here's the what happened. So ownership is key. You cannot change what you're unwilling to own. The second piece is, after ownership, is to decide that it's time to move. You might look closely into your life and recognize that you've been unwilling to move, that you haven't truly made a decision. And decisions sometimes can be very difficult. Moving might mean leaving a very comfortable place. It might mean leaving a place of victim consciousness where you take responsibility for where you are and where you desire to be. And so deciding, I've covered in earlier videos that word decide, and the suffix side, C-I-D-E, means to kill off. It means to get rid of. And that's why some decisions can be difficult. And so when you truly decide, that means you kill off all other alternatives. There is no back door. There is no escape route if it doesn't work out. When you truly decide, it means I'm moving and we're moving forward no matter what. So you first own it. Then you decide that it's time to go. And even from the place of deciding, then step 3 is to act, to get moving. Now, I've been working with a lot of people over this pandemic and self-quarantine, and there's a lot of inaction as a result of being overly analytical. There's a lot of inaction as a result of paralysis from analysis. And I don't always have the exact answer for that. I can just simply say that you start from where you are. You start from where you are. Before everything is perfectly laid out, before everything, all of your ducks are in a row, you can get moving. You're not in traffic waiting for every light to turn green before you move through this intersection. The reality is that you don't know how it's all going to turn out anyway. You don't ultimately know how it all will unfold. And so sitting back and waiting or looking to anticipate every potential obstacle, every potential adversity, every potential shortfall is a recipe for disaster. It is also a recipe for remaining where you are. So look in your life and say, what can I do immediately? What can I do right now? What are the top 6 most important things I can get done today towards that goal or dream? What are the top 6 most important things I can get done today? If you do that, then you win your day. So getting unstuck doesn't have to be difficult. It doesn't have to be hard, but it does require your willingness to get engaged. And we engage by taking ownership, then deciding, and then acting. Do that, and you'll be on your way to experiencing more of the greatness of who you are. I'm Courtland, and it's always a joy and pleasure to have you listen. And if you get value from it, Don't keep it a secret. Make sure that someone else knows. I appreciate you.